Okay, so because I missed Boys Week, I'm going to talk about that really quickly, and then I'll go into this week's theme, which is... And I'm just guessing. I feel like we're going in order. College, uni, thoughts, advice, and views, which is funny that I'm going to be talking about that, but here we go.
Hey girls, it's Monday.
Hey girls, it's Tuesday.
Hello girls, it's Thursday.
Hey girls, it's Friday. This is a vlog.
Margot, I'm sorry about what happened with your bow. You watched Jerry's video. She pretty much said all of it. It's high school. You're gonna find somebody absolutely incredible who appreciates Nerdfighteria more than anyone else, and it's gonna be great. Also, Jerry, I feel like your video pretty much encompassed everything that I would have said, but I do have a couple of things that I just want to reiterate and add to your video. I need to stop looking over here. This is the camera. I'm gonna turn this way. Ha, now I can't look there. And now I'm self-conscious. Boys. Okay, the last boyfriend I had was in middle school, which was like 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade, so it doesn't even count. But there have been instances of romantic stuff since then with boys, and there's never been a relationship to come out of any of them, simply because either I didn't want it, he didn't want it, or we were both, most of the time it was a mutual, like, oh, that was fun, see you tomorrow? Yeah. Which sounds really bad when I say it like that, but I promise it's nothing, it is never anything really serious. But guys are really complicated. What I've figured out, or what I've discovered over my years of high school and flirting with guys, is subtlety is key. If you're fawning all over a guy, and I think Jerry said, or Margot, you said something about you don't want to be super duper obvious with it. They like that better because they see you as the challenge, and it's more interesting for you when you're playing, not necessarily playing hard to get, because you want to know that the guy likes you, that you want to let the guy know that you like him, because that opens up that window of friendship. And hopefully later on, the relationship that you're wanting. I'm messing with these. I'm sorry if you're hearing a noise. I'm like playing with this. The guys who I've had my romantic stints with, they've all been my friends first. And because we've been friends first, we have been able to pick up any awkward pieces and make them not awkward anymore. I'm lucky with the guys I surround myself with. They're all really, really cool. Really, really cool guys. You see it on TV and movies all the time, where if a guy and a girl are best friends and then they start dating, stuff gets awkward and terrible, and I don't know what I do that makes it okay with me and my friends, but we do something together that makes it not awkward. I wish I could tell you guys what it was. I guess it's just that our friendship is that great that it's just kind of like, oh yeah, that was there, but now it's not. And part of it is that it's always casual to begin with, and we don't get really, really, really into it. There's actually a really fun video that I wanted to show you guys if you haven't seen it yet. I'll link it in the doobly-doo, where the YouTube changes are very strange, but I'm still calling the down low thing the doobly-doo, even though it's like down and situated a little bit to the right or to the left. Anyway, in the doobly-doo, I'm gonna put, there's this guy, and I can't remember his name, but he rants about the girls who think that they need a boyfriend in order to be, happy. Jerry's friend April, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry that I missed your birthday, even though I guess you don't watch this. I don't know. Jerry, when you see this, tell your friend April that Jill says happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I didn't have more to say on the guy issue, but what are you gonna do? The college search so far, I'm gonna be second semester junior after this winter break is over, and that's when my school really, really jumps on us to start preparing for college. So we kind of have, my school, we're set up with something called Naviance, which is basically a website. Here, I'll show you. There's a college list, and then like an about me list, so I'll show you guys the colleges I'm thinking about attending. And what it does is it lets you list colleges that you're thinking of attending, and then how interested you are in them. Like, I'm applying to a lot of colleges in Chicago, some in California, some in New York, Duke University, because that's where my mom went, and because I love Duke Engage, I feel like it's an awesome program. And then it gives the deadlines for the applications and stuff, and it's just a really cool website, and one of the things that they'll do, let me show you, this is like my favorite thing. Okay, there's your resume that you can have, and it like, you list everything that you've done like in your high school life on here, and mine is kind of long, so I'm not going to show you all of the stuff that I've been a part of, but Supermatch. I want to show you guys Supermatch. I love Supermatch. Okay. I feel like I'm doing an advertisement for Naviance. I promise nobody asked me to do this. It's just something that my high school does that I really like. What you do is you can type in, or not really type in, but put in things like the location you want the college to be in, the major you're thinking of doing, the score, like your ACT scores. So for example, for example, I'm planning on taking the ACT again and again and again until I get a really high score, or at least as high as I feel like I can get it. But the first time I took it, I got a 27, and I've only taken it once, so right now that's like what my score is. And so it gives me a list of colleges that have that as the average score. So I'm not really interested in any of these schools, and since I'm not, I can make it even more specific. Like, I'd really rather go to a private, there's nothing wrong with public colleges, but I'd rather go to a private college, so I can put in private, like that, and then it says how important is this to you, and I'll say it's just kind of important, and you see how the list changed? I don't know if you actually did or not, but now it says this kind of thing, and it actually used to list Pratt as my number one, so if I, like, here, I'll go to location, and Pratt's in New York, so let me scroll down to, and put New York as like where I want it to be, and we'll see if it comes up. Oh, King's College London, that sounds cool. Pratt, there we go, like Pratt University, and this is actually one of the schools I'm hoping to apply to, and then it has like information about that college. So basically, let me put you back on your stand. I feel like I'm a little bit off kilter here. But yeah, college is going to be a really big decision, but when y'all are thinking about it, please don't worry too much about the financing. Wait until later on, like, figure out what schools are your dream schools first, and I suggest you apply just to see if you can get it in, even if you don't think you could pay for it. So yeah, the college application process is going to happen for me very soon, and we're going to have to start getting teachers to write us recommendations, and there's really only one teacher at my school that I like, so I don't know how that's going to work out, but I don't know. I also had to start a portfolio, so I have a DeviantArt. I'll put a link to that in the doobly-doo as well. It has to have multiple multimedia stuff on it, and because the only thing I really work with is film and video, it's going to be kind of hard for me to have a very multimedia, I guess, multimedia'd portfolio. So I'm going to have that link down here, and there are already some pictures on there because most of the schools that require portfolios wanted some photography. I'm hoping to take an art class next year, so I can put some of that in there as well. So yeah, I gotta finish getting ready to go and go sing about Christmas and Jesus and awesome stuff like that. So I hope that you guys have a really good week. DFTBA, not that you would. I love you girls so much. I missed Project for Awesome. I was going to make a video obviously supporting invisible children, and I just totally missed out on it. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up, but my team has raised $2,179 for invisible children. Our goal is $2,500, so we're really close. The original deadline was December 14th, but we've moved it to Christmas, so we're going to make $2,500 by Christmas.